Hello whiskey lovers, and welcome to another one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings. Behind me, the Pont d'Avignon, because we are in Avignon in southern France, and the Pont d'Avignon is probably, arguably, one of the most famous bridges in France, if not in the world. You will know the Pont d'Avignon from the French children's song. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm not here to be your tour guide in Avignon, I'm here to talk to you about whiskey, so follow me. So Avignon, it's really a city of grandeur. There's lots of museums, big churches. Behind me is the Palais des Papes, which is absolutely gorgeous. But like I said, I'm here to talk to you about whiskey, and in this case, it's a Japanese whiskey, the Yamazaki Limited Edition 2017. Now, Limited Edition 2017, like the previous limited editions, is a non-age statement whiskey. No age on there. You will remember that Suntory, who owns Yamazaki, but also Hakshu, and also other players like Nikka with their Miyahikyu and Yoiki malts, they withdrew the age statements and they now come out with all these non-age statement whiskies. Does that mean anything? Not really. It means that stocks are depleted, but nevertheless it does give the master blender some more latitude to play with casks. This is the very sought after Yamazaki Limited Edition 2017. It is bottled at 43% ABV, and it is said that this is a mix of different kinds of casks, including the Japanese Mizunari cask, and some of the whiskey inside has aged for 20 years or more. So there you have it. Bottled at 43%. Yamazaki, the distillery that was founded in 1923, and the first 10 years it was run by Masataka Takatsuru, who then went on to form Nikka with Yoiki and Miyahikyu. And Shinjiro Tori was left behind with his Yamazaki and Hakshu distilleries. Let's try this one, the limited edition 2017, 43%, a beautiful copper color on the nose. Well, it's a textbook Japanese whiskey. I get lots of fruitiness in there. I get some plum liqueur, some creme brulee, banana flambéed, but there's also this tiny touch of woodiness in there that's Mizunari, that makes it smell like an old temple or incense, and that is typical Japanese. And that's probably a bit of the Mizunari in there. But it's a beautifully layered, very fruity, very accessible nose. It's a bit space-side with a Japanese twist, let me put it that way. On the palate then. More of the same, but quite feisty, quite spicy. I get some ginger in there. Actually a lot of ginger. Turkish delight. Again, red fruits, Turkish delight and creme brulee, but also some red cherries and maybe even Mars bar. Don't ask me where that comes from, but it's a beautifully layered whiskey with a smoky note in there, and I do believe I do get some peat in there as well, although very minimalistic, but it is there, giving off that sweetness and a bit of smokiness. On the finish then. It's not overly long, but satisfyingly long enough, making this a beautiful whiskey. Now remember, the Yamazakis are very sought after nowadays. This bottle, when it was released in May of 2017, was sold in Japan for 10,000 yen. That's approximately 80 euros, 70 pounds. Nowadays, if you want to buy this, you will pay around 300 euros or 280 pounds, which is, well, let's face it, crazy. But hey, that's the law of demand and supply, I guess. And that's all for this whiskey rambling. And I hope to see one of Mark's whiskey ramblings real soon from the beautiful French city of Avignon. May the Lord be with you, and au revoir.